Hello, and thank you for reviewing our research proposal. We are Research Team 5. I'm Morgan. With me are Meredith, Jose, Haley, and Jalen. Our project explores how communication strategies used by online instructors affect student satisfaction, engagement, and participation. As online learning continues to grow, it's important to understand which communication practices help students feel connected and supported in virtual classrooms.
Our guiding question is, how do online instructors' communication strategies improve student satisfaction and participation? This deserves funding because communication shapes the entire online learning experience. When instructors communicate effectively, students feel supported and motivated. Our research will give universities a practical way to improve online courses.
Jackson, Jones, and Rodriguez, 2010, found that faculty actions like clarity, timeliness, and enthusiasm strongly impact student satisfaction in online courses. Auerbach, 2001, also found that instructor immediacy, things like a warm tone, enthusiasm, and quick responses, improves both learning and satisfaction.
More recent research, such as Glazer and Harris in 2022, shows that instructor presence greatly affects satisfaction across all learning formats, online, hybrid, and in person. Students consistently prefer instructors who communicate clearly and remain engaged. Finally, research by Donnan from 2025 found that many students avoid participating in online courses because they lack confidence, especially when communication feels unclear or intimidating. This supports our goal of identifying communication strategies that promote confidence and reduce anxiety. Together, these sources show that communication is essential, but also more research is needed to understand what works today.
We would use digital ethnography to observe real communication in online classes, like Canvas announcements, discussion boards, or Zoom sessions. This method lets us see how instructors and students interact in real time, revealing which behaviors build engagement and connection.
For our survey, we would reach USF students currently taking or recently completing any online courses. The survey would allow us to gather responses from a large group of people fairly quickly, and we can identify any measurable patterns. We would ask questions about confidence in reaching out for help, how instructor tone affects support, and whether reminders help students stay on track. These responses will help us understand how communication impacts comfort, motivation, and overall engagement.
We'll hold short virtual interviews so students can explain their experiences in their own words. Interviews reveal emotions like comfort or anxiety better than surveys. We'll ask how an instructor's tone affects participation, whether students ever hesitate to ask questions, and what feedback makes them feel confident. These responses will help us understand which communication styles work best.
Online focus groups will make it easier for students to join from anywhere and discuss their shared experiences. You can see example questions below. Hearing students talk to each other will help us identify shared patterns and challenges that individual interviews might not reveal.
I would use our results to recommend updates to university policy and online course design standards. Together, these outcomes show how our project can make online learning more inclusive, supportive, and effective.
Morgan would develop a communication training module for instructors. Jose would create an ongoing student feedback tool. Meredith would write guidelines for how instructors can balance tone and timely responses. Haley would design a peer support or mentorship system to help students feel more connected. And Jalen would use our results to recommend updates to university policy and online course design.
In closing, our project demonstrates how instructor communication influences student satisfaction and participation in the online learning environment. Using multiple research methods, we will provide clear recommendations to improve online courses. Thank you for considering our proposal.